Hello, Virginia CAR. This is your state president, Will Elston, and I am here at the historic Nelson House in Yorktown. This year, we are celebrating some of the lesser-known patriots of the Revolution, without whom the victory at Yorktown would not have been possible. In May, we learned about Polly Cooper, an Oneida woman who brought desperately needed food to soldiers at Valley Forge. Now, it is June 1st. Are you ready to learn about the second patriot who will take a seat at the Virginia CAR Round Table? Let me give you some hints. He is from Virginia. He had a horse. He saved Thomas Nelson Jr., whose house is right behind me. And he saved Thomas Jefferson. Welcome to the Round Table, Jack Jouett. When the American Revolution began, Jack, who was not yet 21, decided to fight for the American cause. He was a captain in the Virginia militia by June 1781. Late on the evening of June 3rd, almost exactly 241 years ago, he was sleeping on the lawn in front of Cuckoo Tavern when the sound of British horsemen passing by woke him up. He figured out that they were going to Charlottesville to capture Thomas Jefferson, the governor of Virginia, and other members of the Virginia legislature. They had evacuated to Charlottesville when British troops threatened the capital at Richmond. Jack Jouett knew nobody else would be able to warn Jefferson and the Virginia lawmakers in time. He knew he had to act. So he got on his horse and started a difficult 40-mile ride across the backroads of Virginia to try to reach Jefferson's home at Monticello before the British cavalry. At about 4:30 a.m. on June 4th, he reached the foot of the mountain on which Monticello sits. At Monticello, Jouett woke Jefferson and his guests, including Patrick Henry, Richard Henry Lee, Benjamin Harrison, and Thomas Nelson. Jouett then remounted to ride 2 miles further to warn the town of Charlottesville. As Jefferson was leaving Monticello, going into hiding, he could see British soldiers on his property only a short distance away. It was a narrow escape for Jefferson and the others. What if Jack Jouett's ride had failed, and Thomas Jefferson, Patrick Henry, and Thomas Nelson were captured? It would have been a huge blow to morale. In all probability, Thomas Jefferson, the author of the Declaration of Independence, and Patrick Henry, who told his fellow Virginians, "Give me liberty or give me death," would have been hanged as traitors. General Thomas Nelson Jr.'s capture would have left the militia without a leader at a critical time. But even if they weren't executed, perhaps the British general, Lord Cornwallis, could have used these celebrity prisoners to escape from Yorktown without surrendering. Jack Jouett's heroic ride affected not only the course of the Revolution, but of our nation's entire history. For example, instead of being captured and executed in June 1781, Thomas Jefferson went on to serve as our third president. While he was president, Jefferson led the effort to purchase the Louisiana territory from France, which doubled the size of the country. Thomas Nelson went on to play a key part in the Battle of Yorktown, commanding a third of American troops at Yorktown. According to legend, he urged the American and the French troops to fire on his own home here in Yorktown, where General Cornwallis had his headquarters. So, Jack Jouett, the son of a tavern keeper and an ordinary Virginian farmer, changed the course of history. No other person in the Revolution saved so many important leaders all at once. Welcome to the Round Table, Jack Jouett. You can learn more about Jack Jouett and get some ideas for questions to discuss in your local society meeting from the Jack Jouett fact sheet in the members area on our website, www.vscar.org. If you don't know the password, ask your parents. If they don't know it, tell them to ask my parents. Now strap on your sword, mount your horse, and get down here to Yorktown for the summer workshop on July 30th. Thank you.